Good morning, welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I use the ketogenic journey to go from 368 to 157.5. Ended up with long haul C word. If I say it, my videos can be demonetized. Sometimes I sneak it in there. The Delta version in January 2022, which made my whole body go crazy. A lot of pain. Made my fibromyalgia worse. Made me have blood pressure issues again. Also, I've always had MCAS, come to find out, and didn't know it because I thought it was something that would go away. I was diagnosed with it 17 years ago, and I thought it was just a blimp on the radar that could permanently go away. Didn't know what it was until a year ago. So I have been fighting that, got back to 255 because I could only eat potatoes, bread, and some deli meat. And sometimes it was just potatoes for months on end. Hold on. I have my door open and the AC just came on. Okay, I have cats. They're playing on the back screen and porch. So, my highest weight was 424. Got down to 305, somewhere around there, on a low-carb diet. But staying on that low-carb diet, I managed to get back to 368. If you believe in calories in, calories out, well, that does not work for me. Never have, because this girl can eat under 1,000 calories all day long, 600 calories all day long, because I can only eat once. I literally get to that because I put butter in my coffee. Now, on a carnivore diet, I have been known, because carnivore, you get to eat a lot of bacon, and bacon has a lot of calories quickly. I put tons more butter in my food. I eat only beef when I do it, and I was losing weight on 3,000 to 5,000 calories a day. Calories in, calories out means jack crap to my body. I have polycystic ovary syndrome and a bunch of other thyroid, adrenal gland issues, so it's never worked. If it did, I would be a size 2. Just saying. Just saying. So, what's been going on? Okay, for the people who are not new and had to listen through all that crap again because I've heard it a billion times. If you watched yesterday's video, you saw that I was still being able to do keto. Okay. You heard that I have not had an episode since I stopped using hand sanitizer, which before COVID, I said the word, hopefully it doesn't get demonetized. Since before that, I never used in my life. I did not believe in. I believed it was something that will make you very sick and a weak immunity. But I started using it because everyone was going to die from the C word. I've had it a total of 12 times now because I got it twice last year. And I had it 10 all the years adding up together. Okay. Didn't die. Actually, the flu kicked my ass way worse. Yes, it caused long-term issues, but that's because I had mast cell and all this other crap. But, yeah, so I stopped using that. It's been basically a month, I think. Stopped using my beloved Dawn dish spray. And the whole idea came from watching some other girls on TikTok and some specialists stating, because I've always known there's a trigger. So there's a trigger for each thing. So I have migraines and all this other stuff, and there's triggers for them that I can't do anything about. How to take ibuprofen because low pressure storms are coming. But if you can find the trigger, it's usually one that does the worst episode. The episode where you literally, your body's going into shock, is having a horrible allergic reaction, you think you can die. If you can find what's triggering it, for most people, it turns out to be mold hiding in their house. I've lived with mold my whole life, especially in Florida. So that wasn't something I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that came into my life 2 to 3 years ago, trying to figure out what this trigger is. The cat's been in my life over 4 years. Dino's been in my life for 4 years. All will be about 4 years come this summer. So what else is it? Stress has always been in my life, even though it's worse right now than usual. Stress has always been in my life. What was a new thing that I started using And I just could not put two and two together until I started watching other girls say, after 30 days of taking the Dawn spray away and the hand sanitizer, because they have alcohol products in it, they were perfectly fine. I'm allergic to rubbing alcohol. I get sick every time I go to a hospital, every time I get to go to a doctor. That is a huge trigger for me. I can throw up from it. Also, there are a few smells that can still give me horrible flare-ups. But I have not had the horrible flare-up where I think I'm dying since I've taken it away. And I have seemed to be able to eat eggs again. Okay, I was able to use ricotta cheese again. I ate the tomatoes and did not die. No stomach GI issues. The GI issues, which is what I cannot live through. Okay, I just can't. It's horrible what happens. They are gone. Gone. I had a few issues. I was really, really sick going to the zoo. But that was not the on the toilet dying sick. That was like flu-like symptom sick. And that was probably due to real allergies and the animals and all the pollen and all the extra walking and all of that stuff. But knock on wood, this will be day 5, back to actual keto. I haven't tried lettuce and stuff yet. I'm showing you as I try stuff. What you're not seeing me eat, but I tell you when I do eat it, I'll go ahead and show you. I went last night and got, it's just my deli meat, okay? When I don't do, multiple foods in a day, I seem to have a reaction. So we have my deli meat right here, my roast beef. Yes, it's expensive, and yes, I will eat the whole ½ pound in a day. Especially right now because we're trying to adapt my body. Also, I'm really hungry taking the potatoes away. And I don't want to add tons of fat. Oh, do not mess with Mommy's coffee praline. You know you're not allowed on that. You'll burn yourself. This is my oven roast beef, oven turkey. I eat this one too. When I want cheese, this is the cheese I've always been able to do, even when my mast cell's acting up. Which I am not a fan of fresh mozzarella, so that's been hard. Here's the cottage cheese I was able to use with the mast cell, and I'm still doing. I don't know if this is showing backwards for y'all or not. My Parmesan cheese that I can use. My ricotta. So these are things I had no problems with. I still have apples up in here, Pink Lady, but if I use them, it will be the right ratio to stay under 20 total carbs. I can do blackberries. I'm going to be honest, I do not count berries. I never counted berries in my whole journey when it comes to carbs, as long as they're blackberries. Raspberries, strawberries, I think it's because I can't eat a lot of these that I just don't even pay attention. And I've never had an issue with my weight loss journey eating these and losing weight without counting them. I always have baby carrots on hand. I have no problem with these. I used to not count the carbs with them, but I might this journey. But carrots was another thing I didn't count. Think that, oh, and my eggs are from the farm, from a local farm. So I do Skinny Girl syrups. Never had a problem. The whole MCAS thing. Never had a problem with any flavor of the Skinny Girl syrups. Never had a problem with Food Lion light cream. I cannot do heavy cream. I haven't tried. Never had a problem with my Starbucks pods, which is in this bad boy right now. So I've been using the Dunkin' Donut cups. They're so cute and everything for a long time now. However, their paint starts peeling off after a while. Yes, I know they're like a year or 2 years old. So, but their paint is peeling off on all of them because I bought them at the same time. I rotate them the same amount. All of them, paint's peeling off. And the last thing I want to be exposed to is that kind of stuff right now. And I forgot how much I love this for my coffee. I don't even know if they sell these anymore. It's Keto Chow. I think they're changing their name though. I didn't click on it. So you can tell me if the text you got saying Keto Chow was changing their name. I think they're calling it keto shake, but I'm not 100% sure, and that's only because I got confused when two crazy ketos kept saying keto shake the other day. But I'm afraid to click on the link. It came in a text, and I have been getting horrible spam, steal your money texts. I know better to click on. Even things I actually go to, but I know it's fake. So I didn't click on the link. So if you know if they're changing their name, let me know. I went to the website and I couldn't see it on the website. Maybe I didn't look hard enough. But this keeps it hot. And for some reason, putting it in this, because this is my one coffee, and I do 3 to 4 of these a day, which is 22 ounces. But putting it in this, I drink it so much slower, probably because it stays hot longer. So I've only had to do like 2 coffees yesterday. I'm also down to only 2 skinny syrup pumps in these now. I am putting skinny girl syrup in my water. If you saw, like, I just made me a water. My bubble gum, I'm probably gonna have to order more. I really, really love the bubble gum. Cotton candy was my favorite until they came out with the bubble gum. 2 squirts is perfect. 3 is overpowering. 1's weak. So that is what I have been doing. I also finally, I think, got an editing software working right on my computer. Because trying to do it on the tablet, even though that's why I paid a fortune for my tablet, to help me edit, it's just not. I just can't. I have to pull out the keyboard for it. I have to pull out a mouse for it. And that is just too much with this tiny little 15 inch? 14 inch, whatever the biggest screen Samsung just came out with. So, yeah, kind of waste my money. Well, not really. I'll use it for other stuff, but I really did buy it for that. Oh, my computer's getting out of date, so Black Friday, I'm going to have to look for deals on computers. But I got up this morning. We got to take my daughter every Wednesday. I drop her off with her friends. We leave in about 20 minutes or so. But I decided, let's do my hair with my beach waver because that's my favorite. And I actually did my makeup for a change. Actually put real foundation on. Put the little glowing shimmers. Dina always teases me, saying I put sparkles on my face, and he's worried it's going to fall in my eyes. I'm like, that's my makeup. Let's see. This little shirt on. It's an extra large. I've been wearing larges, so it kind of feels a little baggy. Oh, look, I've been getting suntan. I didn't realize I have a stripe going down me. And then I just have my Halora. However you say it. I buy them on TikTok. Let's see if I can turn this down. Little leggings on. These are my favorite leggings in the world. And they're large. So, that's what I'm wearing today. And I have had a half a pound of the roast beef because we're going to be out for a while. I did take and microwave me some fresh turkey. Because I need it to cool off. So I can put it in the food processor. Because I think tonight, if I'm hungry, I'm not sure if I'm going to be hungry, but I think I'm going to try the egg cottage cheese with ground turkey and Parmesan mix to try that flatbread again. I thought I had grabbed the water. It's hot. It's hot. Because I'm not used to it staying hot. I thought my cups were keeping them hot. I realized it is not after using my Keto Chow one again. Just burned myself. Super hot. But, I'm dying to show y'all what we've gotten done on the grill shack. But I am so far from finishing, and I want a beginning to end video. Dino's doing a lot of the work. Helping hold stuff and things like that. One, because my elbow and arm was hurting so bad. I don't know if that made it into any of the films because I recorded so much and threw it away. For about a month, I felt like I had gotten a tennis injury. Felt like tendonitis in my elbow, which I've gotten before, and it went all the way down here, all the way up my arm. Okay, 2 days ago, I threw something really heavy and really, really far with my arm without thinking. I just picked it up and threw it, and I wish it was football, and I wish it was recorded, because it was like super friggin' far. I did not know I could still throw that far. Like, I have not been able to throw in years because of my injuries in my arm. And I was so excited. I mean, like, super far. I used to could throw more than half a length of a football field. I used to have the power. I used to be called Green Bay Packer. I hated it because my shoulders were so wide and I could throw a ball. And when I was a teenager, that was the worst thing that people would say to me. They meant it as a compliment. I meant it as horrible because, you know, I was bigger than the other kids. I was taller. So it made me uncomfortable. I used to go throw. I haven't been able to throw in years. I did it without thinking. And the pain went away instantly. The pain went away completely instantly, which tells me it was probably a pinched nerve, because my sciatica, sometimes the only way to make that pain go away is to put myself over a table, have someone pull my arms, and no, I'm not going to a chiropractor. I've had friends damaged for life, and I know a lot of y'all swear by them, but at least around here, there's always someone talking about how horrible they are. So maybe it's just my area. But sometimes it's the only way to fix my sciatica too. So it worked, and now I can use my arm again, so that's why I hadn't been drilling or any of that kind of stuff, because I couldn't. I had no power in my right hand. I couldn't even open a box from Amazon without a knife. It's paper tape. I always could get through that box, but I lost all my strength in that arm. I couldn't use it, and now it's fine. That happened 2 days ago, and I'm fine now. But yeah, I am dying to show that shack, but we have a lot of work left. We have to get Creek to do some concreting in there. We have the screen will be the last, well, the decorations will be the last part. The screening will be the second to the last, but right before the screening has to come all the painting. It is a lot of painting because I wasn't satisfied with just doing 1 or 2 colors. No, I'm doing 5 or 6 colors, which means it is going to have to be all over the place. Like, it has to be done properly, and I'm gonna have to get in multiple buckets all day long painting. Yeah. Plus, my daughter has now decided she thinks she should be allowed to paint on because we're painting the floor, the concrete, and she wants to paint like hibiscus or something on them. So we will see if that's what I really want done, because I have a feeling that it's gonna scrape up a lot. So I'm thinking we should just paint a solid color. She thinks I should at least do checkered. But then again, if it scrapes up a lot, it would be easier just to go in and roll 1 color on it. That's what I'm thinking, because everything else is gonna have multiple colors. So think Caribbean type design for colors. We're talking different shades of pink. We're talking different shades of ocean. So aquas, glacier wave, I think is one of them. A grace wave, I don't know. Think different ones like that. Think of really bright orange and yellow. So yeah. And later in the future, we will be going on the fence and doing that kind of stuff. And that's when she can definitely paint hibiscus. She can also paint them on the bots I'm making. So there's a chance y'all will, in that video, will not show her part of the painting, because it could take a very long time for her to be in the mood to do it. So later in the future, I could show y'all that part. But yes, we still got some more wood cutting and a lot of nailing and then planning all out there to do. It is taking a while because we're dragging, First, we had to empty it. We had to move tons of dirt. We had to move tons of rocks. We had to keep moving the wood from one area to the other that we needed to use. Then one more crisis would come in, because when they put that shack there, it was not built to my design at all. Not even a tiny bit. It's not even sitting on the property right. It is not the right measurements. And my dad, I didn't call it a shack, but he was thinking shack. So none of it is lined up in a square. It is not a square, and it is concreted in. So there was no moving it. So like the poles were. So it is catty cornered and not spread out right. So trying to manipulate that to make it not noticeable in the design I got, that is what's taking so long. But it's going to be really cute, and I'm finally not going to mind looking out my front porch, because I hate looking off the porch and seeing this ugly shack. Anyways, I'm going to shut up right now. I probably should get ready, like get myself together, because we're walking out in like 15 minutes or so. But I will show you what I eat today. And since this video is 21 minutes long already, if I record me making the food, I might have to speed it up. Because I don't want the videos more than 45 minutes long, and they've been like 50 plus. But we'll see. As long as they're around that, right? I want them 30, but not an hour, not 50. So anywhere between 30 and 45. So, or because I've talked too long, I might have to show you the cooking of it tomorrow. I don't know. Okay, we just got back from dropping off my daughter, doing errands. I got tons more eggs. They finally got some in. I got a bunch of different stuff. We went to Lidl's. I ended up finding some tomato sauces that does not have olive oil and does not have, it's just tomato. There's tomato and salt. That's it. I'm really excited. I'll show y'all. Got some Jack and Dill cheese that they haven't had in forever at the meat marketplace where I get my eggs. I guess I'll show you it all. But we also had to stop and grab my daughter a new toilet. Hers has been leaking and she didn't tell anyone. So hopefully when we replace it, the floor is not bad. And this is at my mom's house, by the way. She has a room over there, and she didn't tell anyone that it had been leaking. Only she uses it, so we wouldn't have known. But what else? Oh, I got me a new dress. I don't know if it's gonna fit. It is okay. It came from Ross. So Ross, I buy a 1X or 2X because they run so small. So I don't know if it'll fit. I don't know if it'll be too small, too big, or I won't like it. Maybe I'll try it on in a second. Got to get trash out. Got to cook some dinner. I totally love my hair when I beach wave it. I hate it when I don't do it, and I completely am in love with it when I do it. Okay, so it is technically too big. Technically too big because of these areas. So I would not consider it too big anywhere else, but yeah, I'm gonna go back and get my $16 back because this does not look good being too big on the arm areas. Okay, had to run some stuff down to my mom's that she needed, so we'll go in a second. I will show you what I bought. I'm probably not going to make a complicated dinner because I am starving. It's 7 p.m. already, so I'll just show you what I eat. It's probably just going to be the turkey already cooked in the microwave that I would cut up to do for grinding up to make a thing, but I'm starving. It's just going to be some fast stuff. I'll show you. Okay, really quickly what I bought. Dino bought himself some 100% organic Spanish olive oil. He says it tastes different than the Italian. I don't know. I got some tomatoes, some blackberries. I found a pizza sauce that I did use before that doesn't have the citrus acid. It does have soybean oil, but so does my mayonnaise. Found me some pickles that don't have anything that I'm staying away from, so we got that. Olives to try later. And these are the two that is... No! When I grabbed this one, it's the wrong one. Well, someone else can have that one. That one has the citrus acid. This one does not. Tomato and salt. So yeah. So we'll be trying this one, but not that one. Dino can eat that one. But let me put a little plate together because I'm starving. Also, has anyone ever bought the perfect keto macaroni and cheese? And if so, how long does it last past the Best By date? Because I have a lot that's past the Best By date. By a lot. I was going to go on the website and see if there's a way to ask the question. To see if it was still good or if I need to toss it. What, Sharky? Mommy recording. No, Mommy's recording. No, Mommy is recording. Okay, so I want something hot. It's got a half a cup. It was fried in the frying pan. It's got a half a cup of cottage cheese. It's got a little bit of Kobe Jack, about an ounce to 2 ounce max. It's got the rest of my ground beef from yesterday. It's got the turkey from today, which is a lot of turkey, so I don't know if I can eat it all. It's the real turkey. It was about 10 ounces. So this is packed with tons of protein. It has 2 eggs. I basically made it like a scramble with some salt. Okay. Taking a little walk. I ate all of that food. I mean, that was a bigger... Okay, I have not eaten portions that big in one sitting as I have the last 2 days in years. In years. Because if I ate more than a certain amount of ounces at one time, I would throw up. And I would be on the floor crying. It was too painful. So, I don't know if it's because of the thing I took away, or it's shutting up like it has multiple times in the last 2 years. All I know is I usually can lose about 30, 40, 50 pounds during the cycles, and I gain about 15 of it back when I have to eat carbs, and then I struggle, and it's a round and round battle. But even if it only lasts long enough to lose 30 pounds, and I gain 15 of it back, that still put me in the 180s if I can get my butt down there. So I don't know. All I know is it's almost like I don't have a stomach. I mean, right now my stomach feels more than full because I drink a lot of water. Just regular water, no syrups in it. But it's literally like I don't have a stomach like normal people. Dino doesn't fill his stomach. He just eats, and as long as he don't overeat, it's just there, right? Processing the food, keeping you healthy. But I'm looking for JJ. But my stomach always fills. I'm either nauseous or in pain. It's been that way since I was a baby. I used to throw up everything and anything I ate as a child, as an infant, as a baby, as my whole life until I had started keto. Then I was good for a while. Hello. Yes, I've come to hold you. Yes, I come to hold you. Yes. Come on. I'm here. Not the nails, mister. Jeez, y'all gonna kill me. Come on. There we go. Let's get some love. Say goodbye to the internet, JJ. We're gonna sit here and listen to some music. We're gonna listen to music. It'll probably be the end of my video. I've definitely decided, unless I'm doing like some heavy outdoor work, multiple days in a row where I have to wash my hair every single day, and because I do not want to put heat to my hair every day. I'm gonna start waving it for sure. I love it waved. And putting some real makeup on. I usually don't use foundations. I usually don't use my sparkle eyeshadow. I had to think for a second. Usually don't use blush. I use blush. You can see the blush right now, even in this lighting. I'm gonna sit here and hold him because he is making biscuits, trying to kill me. We're gonna play some music. You wanna play some music? Yeah? I feel like David Bowie, however you pronounce it. I think we're gonna listen to what me and the cats in the house were listening to, so you can listen to it. Dance Magic Dance. You think so? Say goodbye. Say goodnight. Oh, you're so happy. Night night. I'm filming. It's actually making a good video.